Welcome back. Welcome back. I tell you what, fellas. A week-long vacation is a lot of work. But now that we've had a week-long relaxation, we can relax by doing some projects and doing some work. We had a good time. I thoroughly enjoy camping. So do my wife and son. It's the first time we took the old puppy up there. He's never gone camping before. He enjoyed it. You know, dogs with creaks, they love that. This week we got some mandatories, so we don't necessarily have a bunch of fun per se. We got to get some of the chicken coop stuff done so I can get stuff out of the garage. We do Labor Day picnic every year. So there's just stuff for projects that's in here that need to get done to get out of here so we can use the garage for the Labor Day picnic. I did order a new throttle body for the 350. But now we're getting down to the point where there won't be anything new that we could possibly be having problems with. Maybe the ECU. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we get to mess with the mini bikes a bit. We got a bunch of upgrade stuff for Eli's smaller mini bike. Of course, back to school, so no Eli. Don't get him till the afternoon. But I got to make another run to Montana this week. We'll get stuff done. You just, the flies, apparently, while we were gone, have multiplied. Garage been closed up for a week. Flies everywhere now. Might have to get some new fly sacks. I hate flies when you're working. They get all on you, get on touching you. I didn't say they could touch me. Either way, put the wife and kids to bed, grab yourself a ginger ale. Let's knock some stuff out. Let's get to work. Well, alright, so what a guy has here is we got this little shed and we moved it over behind the garage. We're going to turn this guy into a chicken coop. Probably put nesting boxes on the side here, accessible from the outside, used from the inside. We had pre-dug our holes before camping, but then we got all that crazy rain, so we're going to have to re-dig some holes. Yeah, she'll be right on the back of the shop here. And close to the hydrant, close to the Piggly Wigglies. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna set some posts. We gotta set up a chicken run here on the back so they can get out and play in the grass and eat bugs. All right, like a half day of school. Eli back at noon, which is nice because I mean, you can hold up your own planks when you're cutting or screwing on with the level and whatnot by using a clamp, but it's definitely easier with two people. Have someone hold the other side for you. But we don't have any of the chicken wire yet. This is where we're at. We just got the posts in, got our boards in. Haven't decided yet if we're gonna put like steel on the bottom or just get treated wood to go on the bottom so that fox and stuff can't dig underneath. But yeah, all we gotta do now is get some chicken wire and build us a chicken wire door as well. Build our nesting boxes for inside, but for now that one's done. So let's move on to something else. Well, buddy brought the old tractor back, so we lost about an hour. Chatty Cathy Now we gotta get down in there, the old lawnmower. Got to get the blades sharpened up. Labor Day coming up, people coming over, got to get the grass cut. Blades are super dull. Of course, we have a gravel driveway, so every time you do some edging, you hit a random little gravel rock or something, and then they're all dully McDullerstein, and so yeah, got to pull them off and sharpen them up so we can cut the grass, not be hobos. And the tire was a little low, so we lost putting some air in the tire. Probably ran over a cactus. Probably got to put a little bit of slime in one of the tires. We'll see how fast it goes flat. So let's get the blades off the old Gendaire. Well, just got back with feed. We didn't get as much. We're getting to that point in the old pigs' lives where probably only gonna purchase enough feed for about a week at a time, so I don't have to store a bunch till next season, because they're about butchering weight right now. While I was out, new tires came in. UPS guy. I didn't tell you guys, while we were up on the mountains, broke some cords, had a bit of a tire separation on the truck. So it's got the full-size spare on it right now. So that's just the four new tires. It's time for them to get replaced anyways. They're getting old. Plenty of tread left on them because I don't run that truck that hard, but they're old tires. So yeah, let me get the feed off of the trailer, get it thrown in the garage. Also got some a little bit of lumber so we can start skinning up this back wall. So we should get that done in the next day or two, and then we get to paint again. I don't enjoy painting. It's not terrible. It's even easier in the garage. So I you know, like, whatever. The sprayer does make it a lot mo better. But then painting, yeah. Well, getting the required chores done, of course, always takes time. And we're getting in the afternoon again already. Eli's home. Hey, what's up, Eli?
Why?
Got our feed in the garage. Clean up a little bit of stuff. We got the lumber for skinning that back wall, like I said. We'll pull that out because, again, we're just doing ripping 2x4s in half, and that's what we're using to frame out between our post framing, because none of this is load bearing, and it's primarily trying to make what looks really terrible look sort of square. So we're probably going to pull those off, rip those in half. We might call it a day. It's a sweaty hot day. All right, let's rip these 2x4s in half. Well, guys, decided to take the tractor and cut some dirt away next to the doorway of the garage. Just a little spot to put the old grill. It's all little projects, man. They get you before you know it. You spend an hour to cut it out, put in some patio brick, and but it'll be a nice little spot for the grill. We won't have to move it in and out of the garage, so we ain't got nothing in the backyard yet for it, and it'll just make it easier. You're moving cars to move the grill, just to have you just stick it out here. It'll be fine. A guy can do some grilling then. So we got the patio stones put down for our little temporary grill spot. We did not measure. We guessed. We're gonna have to add another row. It's a little short. Up in through here. But that's okay, you know. It's just a quick little thing to get rid of some annoyance. I don't know if anyone had been noticing, we'd been leaving the grill kind of on the edge of the apron there, and then you got to drive around it because there's no real place to put it in the backyard yet. And so this is what we've done. Now, I'm sure someone down there, super YouTube engineers, will be like, well, did you dig down to the Earth's crust X amount of milliliters and put all that? No, didn't do any of that. Used a tractor, dug it out, leveled it with a level, used a shovel to level it with the level, used a little hand compactor, pitter-pattered it till it was relatively flat, put some stones in, had a little bit of play sand to throw on it to fill in some of the little cracks, and that's what we've done. Yeah, it'll work. So just get it done. Of course, then we hop in the old garage. We got move the vehicles out today because I'm going to start doing some framing up on the old back wall. I think I already mentioned the UPS dropped off our new tires for the truck while we was out camping. Pretty rocky situation. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. We got a bit of a tire separation right there. And you see that guy right in there. Yeah, tire separation or broke some cords. Is all right. Threw the spare on. Drove her home, but it was time for new tires anyways, so UPS dropped them off. Went with the old Goodrich Baja Champion all-terrain TA KO2s. KO2s. While we were gone as well, new throttle body for the 350. Got the Hitachi from good old Wrong Auto. We'll throw that in the 350. Because like I said, we're gonna move all the vehicles out. I'm gonna start scabbing in our 2x2 framings for our back wall. This window here, which has been boarded up, help with camera in. Whoops. Yeah, see, I'm really good at camera in. That's why I boarded up the window. I'm gonna just put a window AC unit in it, frame around it. I got some extra steel. Throw the steel up on the outside, spray foam on the inside, run our plywood OSBs right up to it, and we'll have a little shop AC too. The flies this year, the flies. We've got, fly strip, fly trap, fly strip, fly strip, fly strip, homemade fly trap. Flies on everything. It's like, I don't know why this year. This is the worst they've ever been. Flies everywhere. Land on your face and, oh man. Out here like Sarah McLachlan music should be playing or something. Anyways, so we're gonna get this guy scabbed up. We have a little window AC unit. We won't actually get to all that today because I don't have the OSB. We only take so many trips to town with certain vehicles. I had to get the feed and stuff yesterday, so I got the 2x4s for scabbing. I couldn't get the OSB. I mean, I suppose I could have got it first and put the feed on top of it. No, it's just you pack the trailer in as best as you can, but we don't have the OSB. So we'll throw the scabbing up, get the AC unit. Man, we're just gonna try to hammer through quite a few little things today, all in preparation for us getting some actual work done. All right, guys, new throttle body's in. Of course, we'll have to put our filter. We'll have to put our filter and our airflow sensor back in. New acceleration position sensor, gas pedal sensor. I can get the whole assembly. You're gonna have to run throttle position relearn anyways, and throttle body relearn, idle relearn anyways. So I didn't really see the point in it. I can get the OEM sensor for, I think I paid like 30. I might not even have paid that much, even with shipping and tax. Or to get the matching whole pedal assembly, which I've already thrown back in, with something ludicrous like 190. So it's simple to put it back in. You can even mark where your old spot was for it, because there's adjustment allowed in the screws, and just make it the same, and it's gonna work fine. It'll work fine. So let's throw that stuff in and let's move vehicles out of the garage. Okay, did our throttle position relearn. Both of those. Did the throttle body relearn. Still runs like complete crap, barely starts. After you turn it off, won't restart for a couple minutes. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a piece of crap, still doesn't run. So let's start, man, there's serious echo in here now that the place is empty again. Let's start getting our stuff out the way so we can start framing up for some of our walls. All right, boys, we had a full one of errands and whatnot, as you can see outside in the windows there. It's already dark, it's already nighttime. But we went and talked to a tuner about the 350, see if we can't get her finished up for ripping, get a tune put on it. I suppose I walk over here, you can see me and the boy after we got home, because it was a longer day. And then you'll see me and the boy, we put the OSB sheets up on the back wall that we framed yesterday, but like I said, it's late. So, because we are doing all the other errands, well, and we had to get stuff from the store, make a run to town and whatnot. We did remove the window that was here and installed just a regular window AC that I framed in, sprayed some great stuff in it. I still have to put steel up on the outside because it is a steel structure on the rest of the window that we removed. But we went upper left-hand corner, so it gives us the most space. When we get like a desk in here, we can still hang a TV up here. We'll have just a simple AC, at least for now, till we decide if, put in a mini split or something later on. But yeah, it's about 8 o'clock at night. We're hungry. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in and eat some food. I'm gonna go in and eat some food. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. We've just been messing around. Why is the shovel all crooked? Who hangs crooked shovels?
I don't know.
Well, it didn't hang itself like Jeffrey Epstein. All right. Good night, boys. All right, boys, we got our painting clothes on today. We're gonna paint that back wall. There's I'm not gonna do a bunch of footage of it. I noticed a lot of people were searching for our previous painting video, which we already did one when we painted that wall over there. And I figured out why. I actually just went on YouTube, did a quick search. No one really has a video of kind of a quick explanation of how to use that paint gun. And it's not that it's hard, but if you make some small oversights, it can be very punishing or discouraging, and it won't work very well for you. So we're gonna make a real short video today of the paint gun that we use, so we can upload that separate. Goodness, the flies today. And the fly trap is like hacked. There must have been like fresh hatching of flies. Sorry. I'd punch them in the face, but the faces are so small. So we're gonna make a short video, just sort of the quick do's and don'ts of that. But I gotta wait for my cameraman, the boy, to get home. So until then, I'm gonna do some cleanup. That corner there, you'll notice it's not done. We didn't hammer that out last night, because if you've watched any of the videos where we did the shelves and stuff, that corner of the garage is amazing. Picasso may have done it, and he didn't use a plumb bob or a level, or it could have been built with the eyeballs closed, unsure. So we're gonna have to do some fancy work over there to sort of make that square to itself and the shelf above it, so that when we do put some cabinetry and a workbench in over there, it fits without extra headaches. So we're gonna take care of those headaches now. Of course, clean up the garage. It's still filled with stuff because we've been moving it around. Got to get our paint and stuff down, get our paint stuff ready. Outside window where the AC is at. Got to finish the high-speed window delete. Outside still needs to be framed in because these are 6-inch walls. So it needs to be framed in, and I need to get the exterior coating and the steel put up over it for rain. And so I'm going to knock all that stuff out before the boy gets home so we can do the paint and stuff. Tell you what, guys, are we professional painters? No. Are we happy with the paint gun? Yes. It's a lot faster and actually cleaner than doing paint brushes, cutting in edges, doing rollers. All right, boys, so we got to button up a couple things so we can take the 350 to the tuner this afternoon. Nut and bolt check, simple stuff. But I got to run to town, run to the store, because every single time we've gone, I constantly forget to get bulbs for the headlights. So I'll at least have turn signals. I won't have to be out there or hand and arm signals like nonsense. So to town we go. Somebody's wife must have drove this car last. She's on fumes. But 31 miles we have. It's fine. We have 1 mile to spare. Uh-oh. Oh, the warning light. We might be walking, boys. Great news, boys. We made it to the Shelley station. Now we're rewarded by spending $1,020 per ounce for fuel. All right, nut and bolt check done. Headlights in. Let's throw all our things back on and see if it can make the half-hour drive to the tuner. Well, no dice, boys. She didn't have enough to get up the hill, so try to get around. Couldn't get a trailer tonight. Get one first thing in the morning, get her loaded up, get her the rest of the way. See you in the morning. Wouldn't you know, boys, it'd start to rain. But we got the only dolly. In a 60-mile radius. So on the old muddy road we go. Now let's get her to the tuner. All right, boys, we're back. Got the car dropped off at the tuner. Got the trailer put back to the U-Haul. Didn't record any of it. If you guessed it's because it's still pissing rain, congratulations. We're soaked through. We didn't bother to pick up the camera. Yeah, it's still rain, mud. It's still rainy, muddy, but we got her there, got her done. So we'll see about it on the other end. But like I always say to you guys, you know, you can make excuses, you can make results. It's meant to be encouraging, because these last few days, I've wanted to make excuses. Man, I could have gladly just did my regular work, my regular chores, and sat down. Everything I've touched has gone wrong. But we got it done because we didn't make excuses. We just worked through it, man. Appreciate you guys watching. You know, if you're still here, you leave a comment, piss and rain. That'll make the YouTubes happy. Throw us a like. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.